Tip 7. Stop playing Hope Chess. And this one changed everything for me. Hope Chess is when you just play a move and hope your opponent doesn't see the threat. You're not calculating. You're not asking what's the best move you can play. You're just moving and hoping. I did this constantly at 800, and the fix is simple. After you find a move you like, ask yourself, what's the best response my opponent has? Not the one you want them to play, the best one. Tip 8. This doesn't only go for chess, but it goes for real life. Don't resign. So whenever you feel like giving up, at lower levels you can honestly win back a piece. I bet you've done this. You hang your queen and immediately hit resign. Don't. At 800, your opponent is going to hang their queen right back 2 moves later. I've won so many games where I was completely lost and the engine said like -7, and my opponent just blundered me. Play it out. Worst case, you lose and learn something. Best case, you steal and win. Alright. Tip 9. Analyze every game you lose. Not with an engine first. Go through the game yourself and find the moment where you think it went wrong. Then turn on the engine and see if you were right. That process, guessing first and check. Tip number 1, control a center before you do anything else. This sounds basic, like everybody says control a center, but at 800 I thought I was, but I actually wasn't doing it. I would bring my knight to the edge of the board and think I was being smart. I wasn't. Put pawns in the center, put pieces behind them. If you do nothing but except control the center squares, e4, d4, e5, d5, then you're already ahead of 90% of players under 1,000. Alright, tip 2. Develop your pieces before you attack. A term I like to use is bringing everyone to the party. You don't start the party with 2 people. You wait until everybody shows up. At 800, I'll develop a knight, and then I'll start bringing my queen out to try to checkmate them. And then I'll start. Before every move, check for checks, captures, and threats. This is a one drill I do every game. Before I move, I ask, does my opponent have any checks, any captures, any threats? And then I ask the same thing about my move. If I play this, do I have any checks, captures, or threats? It takes like 2 seconds and it stops you from doing dumb moves and hanging pieces. Dumb moves are how most games are lost at 800. Tip 5. When your opponent leaves a piece undefended, take it. This sounds obvious, but at 800 I'd overthink. I'll be like, oh, they hung their knight on purpose, but maybe it's a trap. But at 800 I'd overthink. I'd be like, oh, they hung their knight on purpose. And I'd play some defensive move. But realistically, if you're somewhere at 800 to 1,000 elo and someone hangs a piece, they blundered. They're not making a brilliant move. You'll learn more from the game. Just take the piece. If you're lower rated, then just cut all that out. Okay. Alright, tip 6. Look for forks, pins, and discovered attacks every game. You don't need to memorize every tactical pattern, just 3. Forks. Just 3. Forks, pins, and discovered attacks. Let me show you what they are. So a fork is when one thing attacks 2 pieces. So we'll do a really basic fork. So this is one of the most common forks in the opening. It is. Alright, I'll just scratch that. So we'll show one of the most common forks in the opening. So basically what we're going to do is move this knight out to g5, and then we're threatening this f7 pawn. So basically I'd say blackmate's a bad move. So a fork is where you attack two pieces at one time. So this is a